Hey, I'm gonna say it like this: for all you people, for all you gamers out there, and people who like to collect things such as comic books, action figures, and things like that. Well, let's get to the video games first. For those of us who are pretty much considered old school and still like physical media, when I went, Best Buy used to have, like, when you walk into Best Buy, they used to have DVDs, Blu-rays, and video games like everywhere. I'm talking about even when you walk, soon you walk into the store, they even have another section of the new releases that just dropped. And that includes like the DVDs, Blu-rays, and the games, right? Now, for those of you who don't know, if you go into Best Buy today, you're not going to see any DVDs or Blu-rays anymore. And you're going to see very, very few little games. Why is that? They said something about the consumer. The people who consume, they don't really buy as much as they used to, which I don't know if that's really true or not. But we are facing hard times right now, so it could be a little bit of truth to that. And they're trying to sell the stuff that they're selling is basically stuff that they know is going to sell. So they started this, from what I recall, when I looked it up. They started this in December of last year, right before or after the holiday season, so they could go ahead and sell the rest of their stuff, since, like I said, it's around the holiday time. And that's kind of alarming, don't you think? And then I heard another rumor that pretty soon Best Buy will be a thing of the past. That's also alarming. I mean, come on, Best Buy. Okay, first it was Circuit City, which I was never into a Circuit City when it was here, because I always shopped at Best Buy, Walmart, and GameStop, and sometimes Target for my video games and stuff. I never was into like the Radio Shacks and the Circuit City and all that, so yeah. But that's exactly what's going on. If you go into Best Buy, I'm telling you, and let's not even just get on Best Buy. I'll get back to that, but let's go to Target. Target don't sell DVDs and Blu-rays like that no more. I went to Target looking for the specific movie that I was gonna get, because I don't really buy Blu-rays no more either. But that was this movie that I was gonna go ahead and get, because when I looked it up on the Target website, it showed that they had like a few copies left at the store by my house. So I went and this is like a couple of weeks ago. So I went to the store by my house, to Target by my house or whatever, and they didn't even have it. When I looked, I was like, first of all, it was like a lot of books, reading books, to where the Blu-rays used to be. And I was like, where are the Blu-rays and the DVDs? So I had to ask one of the workers in the electronics department, where are the Blu-rays and stuff, the movies? He showed me, and when he showed me, I could count on both of my hands how many Blu-rays they had. They probably had like maybe 10 of them. And they didn't have the movie that I was looking for, so I don't know if that website was not updated or what. But they didn't have the movie I was looking for. It's crazy, ain't it? And not only that, they didn't even have mini games either. At all, Target is one of the main ones that seem like they're getting rid of their physical media, their video games and stuff like that. Yep. Target, to me, I feel like they're the main ones, because you go in there, you ain't gonna find nothing. And you know how GameStop is. You go to GameStop, first of all, the workers in there act like they don't even want to be there. Every now and then you'll find a GameStop, because there's a GameStop actually down the street from my house too, where they're actually pretty cool. But the other GameStops, you go there, you ain't really gonna get no the help that you want. Or you may not even want to ask for help, because like I said, they look miserable, like they don't even want to work there. And what's another one? When it comes to GameStop, I used to go to GameStop for like pre-orders. I don't buy used stuff. I don't like used games. I don't want no game that somebody else had already previously owned. So I never was a fan of that. When I was a kid, of course, I didn't, like to put some certain Super Nintendo games or whatever that I couldn't find new, that's been out a while, or a Nintendo 64 game, and I go to like a GameStop or a pawn shop and they had it. That's different. But when it comes to like disc, I just don't, because a lot of people don't even take care of their disc. Like I said, it was different when it was cartridges and stuff. You know what I mean? So when I went to GameStop, or when I do go to GameStop, it's to like put in a pre-order. But nowadays, really, people don't even really pre-order games no more. And the reason why a lot of people don't pre-order games is because once that game releases, sometimes, a lot of times, you be coming out disappointed because they'll come out with a game, release it, and the game is not even really finished. Now you gotta wait like months and stuff for them to come up with updates for the game. You know how they do. And that's when they start adding to it. And you be like, man, what the hell is this bare bones package that I'm receiving right now? You get the game, and it has very limited options on there. That's crazy. Now, I know the only other game that I'm going to end up pre-ordering next year, especially when the release date drops, is Grand Theft Auto 6. They've been working on that game for a long time. I don't even know if it's going to come out next year. We don't know. For all we know, Grand Theft Auto 6 may come out when the PS6 arrives, and I ain't going to worry about it then. And you know how Rockstar going to do. They're going to do just like they did Part 5. If Grand Theft Auto 6 do come out in 2025 or 2026, the PS6 going to be right around the corner. So they're going to re-release it for the PlayStation 6. Then they're going to re-release it again when the PS7 comes out. Like I said, you know how they do. If you guys looking for a Red Dead Redemption Part 3, I can already tell you right now, that ain't going to be available for the PS5. Especially since they're working on Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, anyway, it's just like a lot of these stores, man, they're not selling physical games like they used to. The only other store that I saw that still have that had a shitload of video games was Walmart. Yep. Freaking Walmart. Go figure, right? Walmart had an overabundance of them. I bought a couple. About Final Fantasy 16. It was cheap too. It was like for like $40. Best Buy had it for like, how much it was? I think it was like 60. And then I bought Grand Theft Auto 5 again for the PS5. I had it for the PS3 when it came out on the PS3. I had it for the PS4. So I wanted the updated version, but it was only $20. I wasn't really gonna get it like that at first, but since Grand Theft Auto 6 is right around the corner, and I still haven't beaten Grand Theft Auto 5, it was only $20, and I had the money on me, so I was like, man, might as well go ahead and get it. But if you are the type of person that's still into the physical media and still like physical games, you might want to go ahead and stock up and buy the rest that's left right now. Because one thing also about Best Buy, what they do, say for instance, if that particular store, not all Best Buy stores, but if that particular store sold out. I'm gonna just give an example. I'm just gonna say Stellar Blade because that's exactly what happened. I went to Best Buy by my house and I was looking for Stellar Blade, but that particular store didn't have it, and I didn't feel like going to another Best Buy for one game. So I said, you know what? I'll just wait until they get more copies in. So lo and behold, they did, but it wasn't copies. It was just one copy. It's like, okay, so y'all ordered just one Stellar Blade? So I caught that, and so I had money to set aside for it. You know, I went on and bought it, but it was only one copy that they ordered. It's like, why would you? That's crazy. Back in the day, they would have ordered at least, at the minimum, they would have ordered at least 5 of them. But for the most part, they probably would have ordered at least about 10. But see, Best Buy is going by their numbers, like I said earlier. If that's a game that sells really good, they'll order probably a little bit more copies. Still not enough. If it's a game that really don't sell well, they may order like 1, maybe 2, you know? And that should tell you something right there. And then there's also been a rumor going around, like I said, Best Buy's going to close down, but before that happens, they're going to get rid of physical games as well. I mean, come on. It's basically like what you call that? It's a pattern, man. If they got rid of their Blu-rays and movies, what make you think they're not gonna get rid of video games? And I know why a lot of people stop selling Blu-rays and movies, because people stream a lot. You know, people are streaming now. Nobody's really buying Blu-rays, which I could kind of understand that, because I stopped buying them. But with video games, same thing. A lot of people are getting their video games digitally because, you know, we in a lazy generation where people don't want to they rather just be at the house and just order it through their credit card or their debit cards or the PlayStation Store card and do it from the comfort of their own home. That's how it was with the movies, and it's been just like that with the video games too. Same thing. So they look at numbers like that too. But I still think that physical media is still selling pretty good. It's just that pretty soon, I think Target's going to stop selling they're going to get rid of their physical games before Best Buy. I know that for a fact. But they damn near getting rid of them now. You go to Target, you ain't going to really see anything. It's crazy. And then, like I said in my last video, I was going to talk about that PlayStation 30th anniversary that people who pre-ordered that, I heard that the pre-orders were canceled, but then I looked further into it and they said something about if you have a certain amount of hours, or if you don't have a certain amount of hours on your actual PlayStation account, then you won't be able to pre-order PlayStation or get the PlayStation 30th anniversary edition. Because I think they only made so many of them. But like I said, I heard they canceled pre-orders of that. Gaming, in my opinion, is actually going downhill. That's what I feel like. And that's another reason why I stocked up on the games that I've been wanting for the longest and haven't had a chance to get. So I finally was able to get them, which I got a lot of unboxing I got to do later on. But yeah, that's just what it is. Best Buy, Target, and I don't know about Walmart. You know, Walmart is going to join that train too, because Walmart is getting rid of their Blu-rays and DVDs. If you go to Walmart, they'll probably have about the same amount Target have. Because I went to Walmart by my house also to do some shopping, and lo and behold, on that, I could count on 2 hands how many Blu-rays that they have. You know, they don't have DVDs. But usually DVDs come with the Blu-ray for the most part. You know, so yeah, it's ridiculous. So for all you guys out there or gamers out there, and you're looking to still purchase physical games, you might as well If there's games out there that you want right now, get it while getting is good, because they probably, the games that they have now, they're not making anymore. You know, the physical editions. So once they sell out of not just the store, out of the warehouses, it's a wrap. They're not gonna order anymore. It's a done deal, you know? Done data. But anyway, sometime this week, the next game on my list that I'm going to go ahead and unbox. I know this game's been out a while, but it's RoboCop Rogue City for the PS5. I will be unboxing that soon once I finish Hellboy, the one I unboxed on a video before the video I made yesterday. I mean, the day before yesterday. One of them days. I think it was Monday. And I'm going to go ahead and unbox that one once I finish. I'm almost done with Hellboy. And I'm going to get my review and thoughts and opinions on that when that time comes after I beat it. But I can tell you right now, it is a very good game. I love it. Very good game. So that's pretty much it for now. And this is your boy. Once again, it's your boy, Mr. Joystick85. Stay tuned for another video, an unboxing video. See you guys later. Peace.